Hey there, welcome to another edition of AC 24/7. I'm Lamar Baldwin. The clock is ticking in the nation's debt ceiling drama. The U.S. is expected to reach its borrowing cap, and after that happens, the Treasury Department will start enacting extraordinary measures to postpone a default. The Advocate Channel's John Lawrence reports.
The $31.4 trillion U.S. debt limit is hovering over Washington, D.C.
If I'm president of the United States and I want to be responsible, I do not want a gun pointed at my head every time the debt ceiling comes up.
The debt limit established by Congress is the maximum amount that the federal government can borrow to pay its bills. Once breached, the U.S. will eventually start to default on loans, possibly affecting Social Security payments, veterans benefits, and federal employee pay.
We've always paid our bills, and if we stop doing that, you're going to have an economic catastrophe.
The Biden administration is calling on lawmakers in D.C. to come up with a solution.
It is essential for Congress to recognize that dealing with the debt ceiling is their constitutional responsibility. This is an easy one. This is something that should be happening without conditions.
But some Republicans say the White House should reduce its own spending.
But if you had a child and you gave them a credit card and they kept raising it and they hit the limit, so you just raised it again, clean increase, and again, would you just keep doing that or would you change the behavior?
The Treasury Department can take measures to give Congress and President Biden until around June to come up with an agreement. I'm John Lawrence reporting.
A new large international study finds that pregnant women who get COVID at any point during their pregnancy are at a greater risk of being admitted into the intensive care unit and are more likely to die from the virus. The Advocate Channel's Mandy Gaither has more on this research.
New evidence that getting COVID-19 during pregnancy can have devastating effects.
This was a very large study, about 13,000 pregnant women, 12 countries, 12 studies all put together that they reviewed.
The research found that the pregnant people studied who got COVID-19 were nearly 4 times more likely to be admitted to an ICU, at 15 times greater risk of getting put on a ventilator, and 7 times more likely to die compared to those who were pregnant and not infected. There was also an increased risk of conditions like preeclampsia, hypertensive disorders, and blood clotting. Researchers found dangers for babies too.
There was an increased risk of preterm birth, low birth weight, and getting admitted to a neonatal ICU.
Health experts say getting vaccinated is the best way to protect those pregnant and their babies. Right now, about 72% of pregnant people in the U.S. receive their first series. Only about 19% have gotten an updated booster.
The CDC, the American College of OBGYN, Society of Maternal Fetal Medicine all support the safety and the benefits of getting vaccinated during pregnancy at any point, getting your booster if you're eligible, and also if you're conceiving or planning on getting pregnant.
For Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
Thank you for joining us for another edition of AC 24/7. For more content that advocates for you, go to advocatechannel.com and follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, and subscribe to us on YouTube. For the Advocate Channel, I'm Lamar Baldwin.